Ellie and the Lantern Foxes. The sky above the forest had been dark for as long as anyone could remember. Not stormy, not scary, just endless night. Ellie wandered beneath the shadowed trees, her lantern barely cutting through the velvet blackness. She wasn't afraid, not exactly, but the silence pressed in like a heavy blanket. Then she saw them. Tiny lights dancing between trees, orange and gold. At first, she thought they were fireflies. But as she stepped closer, she saw sleek shapes, bushy tails, and eyes like tiny moons. Foxes. Glowing foxes. One approached, light flickering softly from the lantern it carried in its mouth. It sat and stared at her. "You're not supposed to be here," it said, voice quiet and curious. "I was looking for light," Ellie replied. "I thought I saw something." "You saw us," the fox said. "Lantern foxes. We carry pieces of the last fallen star. A star fell a long time ago, and with it, the last morning." Ellie looked at the fox's tiny lantern. It pulsed gently, like a heartbeat. "Can we put it back?" she asked. The fox tilted its head. "Maybe, but only if you're brave enough to walk where no light has reached." Ellie nodded. She always had been a little too curious. The foxes moved fast. Ellie had to jog to keep up, the shadows pulling at her boots with every step. The path twisted through ancient trees. Strange symbols glowed faintly on the trunks, pulsing in rhythm with the fox lanterns. "They mark memories," whispered one fox walking beside her. "What the forest remembers and forgets." As they climbed a rocky ridge, Ellie spotted a faint sparkle in the distance, like a dying fire. "That's where the star fell?" she asked. The fox nodded. It cracked, and the pieces scattered through the dark. "We gathered what we could." Ellie noticed one fox struggling, its lantern flickering unevenly. She slowed to walk beside it. "Are you okay?" The fox glanced at her. "This light isn't mine. I carry someone else's hope. It's heavy." Ellie gently touched the lantern. "Maybe I can help carry it." To her surprise, the lantern floated between them, glowing brighter. The fox smiled. "You're the first to try." At the heart of the woods lay a still pool, glowing like liquid fire. Above it, a shard of the star hovered, cracked and dim. The forest bathed in gold as morning broke for the first time in years. The foxes blinked, their glowing fur now warm and soft in daylight. "You did it," said the leader fox. "You brought back the sky." Ellie watched birds singing in golden branches, tears prickling at her eyes. "I didn't do it alone." The foxes gathered around her. Each one let its lantern float up, where they turned into stars, one by one, returning to the sky. The final fox looked at Ellie. "You gave us more than light. You reminded us why it mattered." Ellie smiled. As she walked out of the forest, the trees whispered behind her, "Lantern bearer, hope giver, light finder." And in the clear blue sky, one new star twinkled, just for her. The foxes gathered around, whispering. "To light the world again," said the leader fox, "someone must place the shard in the ember pool. But it burns with forgotten fears." Ellie stepped forward. "What happens if I drop it?" she asked. "It vanishes. Forever." Her fingers trembled as she reached for the shard. Visions flashed in the reflection, her darkest doubts, the night she cried alone, the dreams shed buried. "I'm not strong enough," she whispered. The fox who'd shared its lantern stepped beside her. "You were strong enough to carry someone else's hope. That's rare." Ellie took a deep breath and plunged the shard into the pool. Light burst upward, swirling into the trees, into the sky, through every crack in the clouds. For a moment, dawn returned.